I'm a geneticist. I do a lot of my work on the computer, and my work is a long time ago did not fit on my laptop or my workstation, so I use supercomputers to process my data. As I've been doing this over the last few years, I've been scaling up my data analysis, looking at different systems from cancer to crops, and trying to understand how complex traits are controlled at the genetic level. And in the process of doing this, I've learned a lot about how to use supercomputers, but also how to make supercomputers work when they break, essentially, and troubleshooting. And in the process of scaling up, I've been using a lot of supercomputers besides the Palmetto cluster at Clemson. I've also branched out into the Open Science Grid and other national compute resources to be able to leverage what's called cyber infrastructure. That's computers and people processing these data on a national scale. We've found that we need a more fluid approach to computing because we spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to solve problems. And what we've done is formalized a lot of our troubleshooting into a new NSF grant called the Scientific Data Analysis at Scale, abbreviated SciDAS project. And we are a group of computer engineers, computer scientists, biologists, hydrologists, and some other what's called domain scientists, all working together on a common team to develop cyber infrastructure for processing data at a large scale. It's a 3-year project, and at the end of the project, we hope to have a framework where people can process their data very quickly. They can put their data into what's called a Pegasus workflow, and it will be injected into the system, and our SciDAS system will go and find the right network to move data to the right compute site and be able to process it more quickly.
This grant aims to bring better usability for scientists with the heterogeneous nature of systems that we have these days. The need for large data computing brings new challenges for data scientists to be able to utilize these systems in an efficient way to do their job, to do their science. And so my role in this grant is to enable some of this work. My specialty is in architectures, application optimization, and machine learning. And so we're going to be employing all of these techniques to build an infrastructure such that it makes it easier to use for the data scientist.